All right, on the tabletop now, we have a whole bunch of great stuff from Gourmet Gallery. We've got edibles, we've got usables, we've got glassware. I mean, my goodness, ladies, look at all this stuff.
I know.
Janet
We've got
and Cindy.
it all.
You guys, you are Christmas Central, are you not?
We are.
Pretty much.
And our employees said we overachieved this year in all of our inventory that we had brought in.
All right, let's talk about some of the ideas.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure you get a lot of people that come in and say, oh, I've got my wife or my husband or somebody who's a big foodie. What do you recommend? So what do you tell folks?
Well, it just kind of depends on if they're wanting food or if they're wanting something to cook with.
Always, yeah.
Or if they're wanting...
Or hopefully both.
Yes. Or if they're wanting something, like if they're a wine connoisseur or beer, then we can go in that direction too. But a lot of times for people who really are cooking, we have awesome balsamic vinegars and olive oils, and we even have the little balsamic pearls that you can sprinkle on a caprese salad. We have real truffles.
Yeah.
Awesome truffle.
Big year for truffles, like
truffle butter, truffle salt, anything truffle you want.
Truffle oil.
We've got.
We have a goat cheese with truffle.
My goodness.
And a brie with truffle. But then, of course, we have, for people like with the that love tea. And here on the table, we have a great little set that for all the Downton Abbey fans.
It's coming back.
Yes.
It's almost time.
But there are several holiday teas that are really delicious, but the packaging's also very nice.
And that's important this time of year.
It is.
Right.
Most times of year you just want something good, but right now, it's gifty, and so
everything's very giftable.
Yeah.
And we have the cutting boards that are locally made. We have a gentleman who is a professor at Rose State, and his hobby is making cutting boards. And so he does they're all artisan made.
These are beautiful. Yeah.
Here in Oklahoma City, and we have a large selection, and he can do engraving on them, and this is one of our Oklahoma boards. So it makes a great gift, but it also, I've got one in my home, and I know Janet does as well, and so they're very practical.
Well, you guys have a lot of local stuff, right?
We do. We have
for people that maybe want to support local. You got it's like a whole Made in Oklahoma section of both the stores, right?
Right. We have the largest that there is of specialty food.
Right.
And that's a difference than in what other stuff that you could get, say, at the grocery store. But yes, we have a huge selection of that.
Now, glassware, I know you guys are very proud of your inventory of glassware. Talk a little bit about it, because as someone who is a foodie, and all that, we think of that way more than people that don't. Those little details like that.
Well, we carry the Riedel crystal. We have probably the largest selection in the city in stock of all the glasses. We have several different of their styles of glasses. We have a very large selection of decanters. And then also the Spiegelau, which Riedel purchased 3 years ago, I think, which was a separate company, and now Riedel owns it. And they have come out with the craft beer glasses.
Yeah, and the trick on all these is they're crafted specifically
varietal specific.
Yeah.
Everything is, and it does make the difference.
Sure, absolutely, yeah. And we were talking about before. This year they've introduced the Coca-Cola glass, which I know you guys don't have yet. But that just shows you the thought that Riedel is putting in. Is even as something as simple as a soda, they feel like they can maximize that drinking experience. So,
like for example, we have a Stein, a beer Stein, and they have a special etching in the base of that, so that when you pour the beer in, any type of beer, if you swirl it a little bit, it brings the head back up.
Oh wow!
So that is really an amazing glass.
Great job, huh? You sit around and just play with beer all day.
Yeah.
Those are some lucky scientists. Now, and I know kind of I suppose the big ticket for you guys is gift baskets. I know you've done tons of them already.
Thousands.
Yeah, tons is thousands, exactly. But it's not too late. That is something I just learned today. Talk about that a little bit.
Correct. Well, we just, we have a warehouse that has at least 30, we have 30 employees there. They do not work in either of our stores. They only crank out the gift baskets.
I see.
So it's not too late to order a gift basket or a gift bag. We have all these wonderful food items, the glassware, anything can be wrapped up and ready to gift.
Yeah, the basket basically they can sort of customize. Like you have some ideas for them.
Right.
Yeah.
And we do have some pre-made baskets in the store for somebody who's in a panic and runs in and says, I got to have something, I'm on my way to a
You got
party,
their
and
back.
we can take care of them.
People call us and they're, I'm just really panicked about this. And I said, you know what? We deal in panic. That's our middle name because we're used to that. And we just calm them down. And a lot of times things don't have to be in a gift basket. We have beautiful gift bags that we can put things in. And they are designed and they're sturdy to hold food.
Sure.
So, or glassware or whatever.
And we'll be open until 1 o'clock on Christmas Eve, so it's
right.
not too late.
All the way to the end. Now, and the last thing it's very important to note is that you also are a supplier for people who want to make their own feast. You guys have fresh foods in there.
Oh, yeah.
We do. We have, I think we just realized that we had 175 different varieties of imported and domestic cheeses. We have, I think it was like 11 or 14 goat cheeses alone,
Wow.
different kinds.
Wow.
And
Wow.
so we have smoked meats, we've got salamis and sausages and everything anybody needs to entertain.
Yeah, you've got them covered, and that's why we love you guys.
I mean, we have a ton of, olives and pickles. Pickles, of course, is the big thing. The last couple of years, we have some that actually have an IPA beer in with them, and peppers and all that. So it's very unique things that we have.
Well, Gourmet Gallery has 2 locations. You've got to check them out. One-stop shopping might be a little more, because not everybody's a foodie. I just think everybody is. But it's as close as you can get in the foodie world to one-stop shopping. Thanks for coming by, ladies.
You bet. We love it.
Thanks, Dave.
All right. Merry Christmas.